blessings. May the great spirits of creation fill us with the qualities of gratitude and love and reverence, honoring all life as sacred, ourselves included. This is my official check-in post for all my strong friends, all the people that never need checking on because they're always so positive and so bright and so beautiful, and everything is always so good. I'm grateful to my influencers and my teachers who taught me to check on your strong friends and reach out and be vulnerable and share where you're at, and allow time and space for your friends to come in and check and see what's up. So if you're one of those strong friends who's not allowed to be vulnerable because of whatever circumstances you find yourself in, I want you to know that between us, you can let me know what's going on. We can share safe, sacred space where you can be vulnerable and share authentically what's going on with you and what you're going through. And we can figure out the best way to relate to that and move forward and make the best of whatever the circumstances may be. There's always a way through, and sometimes the way through involves more than just me and you. It's a whole group collective effort. So we got to be here for each other, and I want to say that I'm here for you, and please reach out to me if you need anything. So had an absolutely beautiful day today at the POAC, Professional Outreach Assistance Center, I believe is the name of it. It's basically for people going through transitory phases in their life. Unemployment, some people discriminated against due to their age, some people were whistleblowers, some people were calling out what was not right, some people were, I don't know if you want to use victim or subject to whatever term you want to use, corporate restructuring, all the different things. And it was both empowering and honoring and humbling, all those things, to share space with all of these other professional individuals, some of which who have been at their job for decades or many years, some very skilled, and all of them got the short end of the stick. So it happens to all of us. So it's important to be there for each other and to support each other through that. So I was really grateful. The exercises there were incredibly engaging. I networked with people and we got connected, and it was really amazing today to be empowered in that environment and have them explain, if you're going through a transition, that's okay. Tell us where you came from and where you're going to. And then as we shared that story with each other, then instead of introducing ourselves, we introduced each other. So it was really interesting today to be introduced officially as what many people have known me for many moons now, and many people have held me in a higher esteem and a higher regard than I've held myself. And truly to honor those people and to honor myself and honor my path forward, I own and accept the work that I have done and that I have to do in my path. And so today I was introduced as being a former IT project program manager and moving forward as a holistic life coach, medicine man, herbal medicine making, sound healer, life coaching, release therapy, whatever blockages that you're facing, we can figure those out and figure the most holistic way through those. If it's spiritual, mental, physical, emotional trauma, let's find the ways to support that, nurture it, heal it, and release it, and move through and create a new story and a new life that's worthy of our sacred, grateful, loving nature that's just so kind, compassionate, and abundant, and everything that we could ever want or need, already present in the qualities within us. We just need to call them to the surface and awaken them and embody them. So thank you to everyone who has spent time and space and energy with me and inquired with me and connected with me, and I hope you understand your value and you are sacred, and this connection is valuable, and we will build a better world. Whatever we put into this is what we will get out of it. Been doing it for a long time. Many moons. If you believe in reincarnation and more than one life, you could say I've had a few. So, from those experiences and the gnosis and the healing that they form in living the experiences of those past lives and coming together in the future and here and now, I'll tell you, we're all here, we're all showing up, and we're all being present, and the only question is, are we going to awaken to and recognize our own value and present that as the truth that we share with others? So today I was encouraged to dig deep and do self-assessments, which I often encourage others to do and have always been so very helpful for me. So I love those, and I will be digging deep, and I will be following up with my value and the value that I provide and that I can connect you to, and the value that I see in you, and the value that I feel that we can awaken in you by working together in whatever capacity is healthy and wholesome and happy and free and sustainable, and makes it so that you and I can both live and continue to eat and keep a roof over our heads and share sacred, safe space and be vulnerable and work through anything that needs to be worked through and heal and activate that healing, and from there activate our best lives, create our best stories, release anything that doesn't serve us anymore, and in that space we will create a new story that does serve us and our greatest good and our highest worth, and really activates the greatest qualities in our lives. So we're transitioning tribes here. We're moving from the fear-based got to tribe to the love-based get to tribe. In the fear-based got to tribe, we do everything because we got to, and that's the way we got to do it, and it's got to be this way, and if you don't do it, or you got to do that, otherwise this will happen, and everybody's always afraid, and if you don't do that, then you're not gonna eat, and you gotta do that, and it's not untrue. It's true, and if that's the way we choose to live at it, that's the way we choose to live at it. But there's also the truth of we get to do this. We love to do this. We're not afraid. We are encouraged and enticed. And we get to do these things. And we're excited to do these things. And we're passionate about doing these things because they activate our lives and our greatest qualities. And we get a sense of nourishment. And we get a sense of fulfillment from living our lives in alignment with this particular path. So one might say that would be the difference between living in alignment with the spiritual conscious path and just following along with what we're told to do. We either got to do what they told us to, or we get to do what is conscious and what we choose and what feels right because it's an opportunity Great Spirit provided for